Hello friends, welcome to the study culture. Here I came with the wonderful video building materials Timber-3 which may helpful to you, and here coming into the topics. The topics which I want to discuss about these are the 5 topics. What is seasoning timbers? Why is timber is seasoned? What are the different methods of seasoning? Explain in detail methods of seasoning. What are the advantages of timber? These are the 5 questions which I have to discuss today. Okay, first question. What is seasoning of timber? What is seasoning of timber? Seasoning of timber is the process of drying and reducing the moisture content of wood. The process of seasoning is to enhance the quality and performance of a timber by minimizing its moisture content. Freshly cut or green timber contains a significant amount of water, and if not properly dried, it can lead to the various issues such as a warping, cracking, and decay. There are two main methods of seasoning of timber: natural and air drying, or artificial or kiln method. Natural seasoning involves allowing the wood to dry gradually in the open air, while kiln drying is a controlled process that uses specialized equipment to accelerate the drying process. What is seasoning of timber means? The process of drying and reducing moisture content of wood. The purpose of seasoning is to enhance the quality and performance of the quality and performance of timber, to minimize the issues such as warping, cracking, and decay. Next question. Why is timber seasoned? Why is timber seasoned? Seasoning of timber causes many changes in its properties, and in particularly every case the change is an improvement. There is only one principal disadvantages drying of timber is, namely the loss in volume due to shrinkage. There is only one disadvantage of seasoning of timber is what? The loss in volume due to shrinkage. And however, by a correct understanding of the shrinkage of a timber, these effect can be minimized, and the timber can be then confidently used without any fear of adverse behavior in service. There are types of timber. What are the types? Natural seasoning, artificial seasoning. Those are the two types of timbers. First one, natural seasoning. Second one, artificial seasoning. Natural seasoning. What is natural seasoning of timber? It may be air seasoning or water seasoning. Air seasoning is carried out in a shed with a platform. On about 300 high platform timber and stacked. Care is taken to see there is a proper air circulation around each timber block over a period. In a natural process, moisture content reduces. A well seasoned timber contains only 15% of moisture. Only 15% of moisture content is there in the well seasoned timber. This is a slow but a good process of seasoning. Water seasoning is carried out on the banks of rivers. The thicker end of the timber is kept pointing upstream side. After a period of 2 to 4 weeks, the timber is taken out. During this period of sap contained in the timber is washed out to a greater extent. Then timber is stocked in a shed with a free air circulation. Then artificial seasoning. Artificial seasoning. Artificial seasoning is a chamber with regulated heat, controlled humidity, and proper air circulation. Seasoning can be completed in 4 to 5 days. 4 to 5 days seasoning can be completed. The different methods of seasoning are boiling seasoning, kiln seasoning, chemical seasoning, and finally electrical seasoning. There is another seasoning, another methods are there, but we will discuss these. Boiling seasoning. What is boiling seasoning? Boiling seasoning, in this method the timber is immersed in the water, then water is boiled for 3 to 4 hours. For 3 to 4 hours the water should be boiled. Then it is dried slowly. Instead of boiling of water, hot steam may be circulated on the timber. The process of seasoning is very fast, but it is costly. Costly and fast. Next, kiln seasoning. Kiln season is a airtight chamber. Timber to be seasoned is placed inside it, then saturated air with the temperature of 35 degrees to 38 degrees is forced in the kiln. 35 degrees to 38 degrees centigrade of temperature will be forced in the kiln. The heat gradually reaches inside the timber, then relative humidity is gradually reduced and the temperature is increased and maintained till desired degree of moisture content is achieved. The kiln used may be stationary or progressive. In progressive kiln, the carriages carrying timber travel from one end to another end gradually. The hot air is supplied from the discharging end so that temperature increases gradual from charging end to discharging end. This method used for seasoning on a large scale of timbers. For large scale of timbers. And chemical seasoning. Chemical seasoning. In this method, the timber is immersed in a solution of suitable salt. Then the timber is dried in a kiln. The Preliminary treatment by a chemical seasoning ensures uniform seasoning of outer and inner parts of the timber. Next, electrical seasoning. Electrical seasoning, in this method, high frequency alternate electric current is passed through the timber. High frequency alternative current electric current passes through the timber. Resistance to electric current is low when moisture content in a timber is high. Yes. When timber has high resistance, then moisture content in the timber is low. Okay, that is different methods of seasoning. Different methods of seasoning. This is the third question. Air seasoning. Air seasoning, kiln seasoning, solar kiln and microwave seasoning. There are 4. Okay. First one, air seasoning. The traditional method for drying wood, air seasoning, is also the longest, taking 6 to 9 months. To air seasoning wood, stack logs or planks outside of pallets in which a manner that air can circulate vertically and horizontally through the timbers. The raised pallets also keep wood away from the vegetation and damp ground. It is a traditional method and it takes 6 to 9 months, and the air circulates vertically and horizontally through the timbers. The raised pellets also keep wood away from vegetation and damp ground. Plank and log ends are often wrapped or sealed to prevent excessive moisture loss through these areas. Protect the drying wood from the elements with an overhead canopy. What is kiln seasoning? The most common and effective commercial process of drying is known as a kiln seasoning. It is the most common and effective commercial process for drying wood is kiln seasoning, which accelerates the process of removing moisture through the use of a external energy. Drying takes 2 days to 1 weekend depending on the type of the wood. Two methods, progressive and compartmental, are used for the kiln seasoning. In a progressive kiln, timber enters to one end and travels on the trolley through a chambers with different air conditions to progressive dry the wood. This method produces the constant flow of seasoning timber. Wood seasoned via the compartmental process remains in a single building where it is subjected to a program of varying conditions until the moisture content is removed. This process is used for hard to dry or expensive wood. There are two types in the kiln season also. One is progressive and another one is compartmental process. In the progressive seasoning, kiln seasoning, there is only one process which The timber enters at one end and travels on the trolley through the chambers with different air conditions. These have a different air conditions. Okay, and another method, in this method, there is only a constant flow to season the timber. In the another compartmental method, compartmental seasoning method has only one single building where the subjected to the program of varying conditions until the moisture can be totally removed. In this process, it is used for the hard to dry timbers which is very hard to dry, or expensive timbers also. For expensive process, this can be done. This seasoning can be done. Next, solar kiln. Solar kiln timber. This method combines the speed of kiln seasoning with a low energy of air drying. Solar kilns have a single thickness windows on the south side of the structure that works as a collectors to trap the sun's energy. Heat collectors made from the black metal are attached near the top of the window. Various methods forces or heated air to circulate through the kiln to dry the wood. Some solar kilns have insulations to retain heat at night. This process takes approximately twice as long as the traditional kiln seasoning because it's a gentle nature and it is well suited to producing wood for furniture fabrications. It is a very long process as compared to the kiln timber. Like what? Twice time of kiln seasoning. It takes double time of kiln seasoning, and also the solar kilns have a single thickness window on the south side of the structure which works as a collectors to collect the solar sun energy that are called heat collectors. Heat collectors that makes with the black metal, and it is placed on the top of the window for collecting the sun energy. And this is a gentle nature process and it is suited for the producing wood for the furniture fabrications. Microwave seasoning. Fourth one, microwave seasoning. Microwave seasoning uses pulsed energy directly into timbers to drive out the moisture in a manner that will not cause a seasoning degrade. This method also provides advantages such as a high speed and high quality and is well suited for seasoning lumber, blocks, veneer, chips, paper and wood based composite materials. Areas in the wood with the most moisture absorb the most energy, resulting the even temperature during the drying process and a uniform moisture content. These factors enhances the quality and reduce the timber checking and wrapping. Microwave seasoning is a directed into the timbers to dry out the moisture in the manner of not cause a seasoning degrade. Means this microwave seasoning is a well factor, well quality, and it does not reduces the grade of the timber. Means it is best suitable for the timber seasoning. This method also provides an advantages such as a high speed and high quality and well suited for the lumber, blocks, veneer, chips, paper, and wood based materials. These are the different methods of seasoning of timber. Next, there is a last question, which is fifth question. That is, what are the advantages of seasoning? There are most important advantages of seasoning. Seasoned timber lasts much longer than the unseasoned timber. Simple one. Seasoned timber lasts much longer than the unseasoned timber. This is very important point and easiest point. Since the decay of the timber is due to the attacks of wound destroying fungi, and since the most important condition of the growth of these fungi is water, anything which lessens the amount of water in wood aids to its prevention. Fungi prevention. In this case, treated timber season it reducing shrinkage and warping. Seasoned timber is less likely to undergo significant changes in the shape, such as shrinkage, warping, twisting, or cracking, compared to green or unseasoned timber. Next point, it increases the strength and hardness. Drying the wood enhances its strength and hardness, making it more durable and suitable for various applications. It increases the strength and durability. It improved the stability. Seasoned timber is more stable and less prone to dimensional changes when exposed to the fluctuations in humidity and temperature. Resistance to decay. Lower moisture content is seasoned timber makes it less susceptible to decay, fungi, and insect infections, increasing its longevity. Better workability. Sixth one, better workability. Seasoned wood is often easier to work with as it is less likely to split or splinter during cutting, shaping, or joining. Lighter in weight. Lighter weight. The removal of water from seasoning the removal of water through seasoning reduces the overall weight of the timber, making it most convenient for handling and transportation also. Enhanced finishing. Seasoned wood tends to take finishes such as a paint, stain, or varnish more evenly and effectively than green wood. Minimized risk of biological attack. Lower moisture content discourages the growth of bacteria, mold, and fungi that can cause decay or deterioration. These are the seasoning improves the quality, performance, longevity of timber, making it more reliable and versatile material for the construction, furniture, and other applications. These are the 5 questions which I have discussed today, and thank you for watching. That's it for today. We'll meet again in the next topic, stones topic in the building materials. If you liked the video, give it to a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel.